Yo guys, in this GTA Online video, I will be showing you how you can make $1 million for free. If you guys want to skip to a specific point in this video, make sure to use the timestamps, but without any further ado guys, let's jump straight into the video. Now to get this $1 million for free in GTA Online, I will be going ahead and using my second account. On the second account, I am only level 1, but just before we get onto my second account, we just need to go ahead and sign into Social Club. Essentially, what I am doing right now is just linking my Social Club to this account, and for those of you guys who haven't done this, I would highly recommend that you guys do this. This step will be very important later on in the video. Right here, I just made my Social Club account and linked it up. So now after doing that, we just need to go ahead and load into a GTA Online session. Now the first thing that I will be doing on this account will just be going ahead and buying the 2-car garage. And alongside that, I can actually buy the Karen S95 for free. If you guys can get the Karen S95 for free, make sure that you guys do that because this vehicle is very fast. After purchasing the garage and also the S95, we are now ready to get into this money method. The first step to getting $1 million for free in GTA Online is going around the city and collecting all of the movie props. Now to go ahead and get started collecting these movie props, you guys want to pull up your map and look for this icon. When you guys are close to this icon, you will receive a text from Solomon Richards. And to really sum up this text, he's pretty much saying that a thief stole his props. So to start collecting these movie props, you want to come up to this door right here, and this will allow us to enter Solomon's office. As soon as we enter Solomon's office, we can just turn around and exit, and now these props will be available to find in GTA Online. The first prop is very easy to find. If you guys come out of Solomon's office and turn left, right behind this bin tucked in the corner, you guys will see a prop. To pick up this prop, we just need to run over it, and now that we have the first prop, we can either return it to Solomon's office, or we can keep collecting all of the different props and then return them all at once. However, for this first prop, I just decided to return it as we are really close. Right here, you guys can see that we get $10,000 for returning one single prop. Not only did we get this $10,000, but we also get a ton of RP to go with it as well. To find the second movie prop location, you guys want to come over to the strip club. Before you guys go inside the strip club, you want to make sure you guys take out this guard, and this will allow you guys to get behind the scenes of the strip club. Just make sure that you guys follow exactly where I go until we get all the way down to the office. The second movie prop will be located behind the office chair, and after we collect this, we will be moving on to location number 3. To find the third movie prop, you guys want to come over to the military base. To get this movie prop, it is quite difficult. To make this super easy for yourself, I would recommend that you guys call up Lester and request the Cops Turn Blind Eye feature, or you guys can actually use your CEO ability and use bribe authorities. This will just help you guys not get shot at and keep dying repeatedly just trying to get a movie prop inside the military base. Now that we're inside the military base, you guys want to come over to that exact waypoint, and we can in fact open up these double doors and go inside. After you guys walk through these double doors, you guys will see the movie prop right behind this main desk. Now this is very easy to miss. You guys can see in the gameplay that I nearly turned left. This one in particular, out of probably all of the movie props, definitely blends in the most. But either way, you guys should have no problem doing this. For the fourth movie prop, you guys want to head over to the Diamond Casino. This movie prop will be located inside. Once inside the Diamond Casino, if we open up our map, where we want to be heading is up and to the right. And right here, this is where a toilet will be. So just make our way over to the restroom or toilets, and then just sitting there, you guys can see the movie prop. After collecting that movie prop, we'll be now moving on to the 5th location, and this 5th movie prop will be located near the Sandy Shores area. What we want to do is come over to this location right here. This is sort of the alien worshippers type of place on the map. Most of you guys have probably seen this before, and right here near the top of the hill, you guys can see an alien movie prop. Once again, just super simple to find. For the 6th movie prop, you guys want to come to this location. This is relatively close to the 5th movie prop. So luckily enough for ourselves, we don't have to trek all the way over the map. But when we arrive at this location, we want to go ahead and drive up to the front of the house. And right there on the front porch, you guys can see another movie prop. And just like the last movie prop, it is very easy to find. Now guys, moving on to the 7th movie prop location. It is located right here at the occultist camp. The best way to get this prop, I would recommend that you guys do, is just drive a car all the way through the occultist camp. And when you guys get to the end of the occultist camp, you guys will see this massive head type of prop. When you guys collect this prop, I would recommend that you guys head back to Solomon's office. This is because the last 3 props are found and returned in vehicles. Right here you guys can see that I returned 6 props that I was holding, and we did get a nice reward of $60,000. And obviously, only being a low level, we did get a bunch of RP to go with that as well. These last 3 props that we need to find are all random events. This will make these last 3 props so much more difficult to actually find. This is mainly because they don't really spawn in too often. But before I show you guys where I found these 3 different props, I will first of all show you guys the 3 different spawn locations for each individual prop. And hopefully when you guys drive past one of these in a GTA Online session, they will spawn in. The first prop that I found was the tiger prop. You guys can expect to find this in these 3 locations. Also feel free to pause this video at any point, especially if you guys are trying to follow along with this. Now when these movie props do spawn in, if we open up our map, you guys can see that these blips are exactly the same as a random event. However, when you guys look at your map, you guys will see that it does say movie prop. This spawned in this long alleyway for me, and just be very careful because sometimes these movie props are actually guarded. You guys will see in the gameplay that I actually died here, but luckily enough, these movie props don't seem to despawn if you just die. But if you guys can prevent yourself from dying, then I would definitely do that. But either way guys, after we collect this movie prop inside of the van, we first of all just need to lose the corpse and then just return this back to Solomon. And because these last 3 movie prop deliveries are just direct returns, as soon as we deliver the vehicle back, we do get rewarded with the $10,000. For this next movie prop location, you guys can see right here on this map that we do have 3 other possible locations for this. So when you guys are in a GTA Online session, just drive about these 3 locations, and after a while you guys will have one of the locations spawn the movie prop in. Just be warned though guys, because this can take some time. Now the location that I got was at the far left. I was actually going to do something else and then it just spawned in, so I got really lucky right there. But once again guys, to return this we just need to lose the cops if we do get any, and then go ahead and return this to Solomon. Now guys, for the last and final movie prop, you guys will be able to find this at Palito Bay and also at these 3 possible locations. Now for me, this was easily the hardest one to complete. I kept driving up and down the whole highway and for some reason it just never spawned in, but luckily enough it eventually did spawn in when I switched sessions and I found it on the highway. You guys will probably notice when I'm delivering this prop that I do have a lot of money, and the main reason for that is because I actually just skipped this whole prop and did all of the other money methods that I will be showing you guys in this video. So that really sums up how hard this is to actually spawn in. But either way guys, we did eventually get that. When we do return this movie prop, we do get the reward of $10,000. And then when we go into Solomon's office for the last and final time, we can open this box and this will be our reward. And also after this short loading screen, you guys will then get rewarded with $50,000. So just from doing all of these movie props alone, we have already made 150k. So after doing this, we are going to go ahead and move on to the next money method. So guys, for this next money method, we will be doing the Los Santos Slasher. To go ahead and start up the LS Slasher mystery event, you guys will need to make your way over to this location on the map. At this location, you guys will see some writing on a wall, and the closer that you guys get to the writing on the wall, you guys will hear a louder whisper. Now to go ahead and actually start up the LS Slasher mystery event, we just need to go ahead and press right on the D-pad when standing next to the writing on the wall. The moment that we back out of looking at the writing on the wall, you guys will get rewarded with $5,000 and also a nice amount of RP. You guys will also see in the bottom left hand corner of your screen that it does say clues investigated 1 out of 5. All of these clues will not show up on your map, so make sure that you guys follow exactly where I go. So to find this second clue, you guys want to open up your map and then set a waypoint roughly around this area here. When you guys arrive at this area, you guys want to check these type of trenches until you guys find this bin bag. One more thing to look out for when looking for all these clues as well is that you guys will hear the whispers when you guys get closer to a clue. You guys will be able to find this second clue next to the bin bag, and it will be a hand. And just like the first clue, as soon as we exit investigating the clue, we do get rewarded with another $5,000. Moving on to the third clue, you guys want to pull up on your map and come to this exact location. This will be a sort of barn type of area, and when we come through the other side of the barn, you will see a machete which is lodged inside of the wood. Just like the other clues before this, you guys want to walk over to it and press right on the D-pad. After investigating this clue as well, we will also get another $5,000. For the fourth clue guys, you want to open up your map once again and come to this location. This will be near the Palito Bay. Just go ahead and set a waypoint at the exact same place that I do. When we arrive at this location, we want to come around the back of this house, and on this sort of shed, you guys will see a bloody hand on the door. This will be the fourth clue, and after we stop investigating the clue, we will get another $5,000. Now moving on to the fifth and final clue. To find this clue, it is actually a lot different from the other clues. This clue does not have a fixed spawn location. Altogether, there is 5 possible locations that this clue could be in, and I will show you guys exactly where these locations are. For the first location of the clue, you guys will be able to find this here on the map. You guys will know if this is your location, as you guys will see a van on these wooden boards. However, in the gameplay, you guys can see that I do not have the van right here, therefore this is not my location. For clue location number 2, you will be able to find this here on the map. This will also be underneath the main highway, and right here in the gameplay you guys can see that this was in fact my location. So at every one of these locations you guys want to be looking for this type of van. But moving on to the next possible location that you guys can find this clue, this will be right next to this silo. If you guys have the clue at this location, you guys will be able to find the van around the side of the silo, roughly where my GTA Online character is currently pointing. But for the fourth possible clue location, this will be located just underneath the military base, and if I go ahead and drive over this swamp type of land, you guys once again will be able to find the van exactly where my character is pointing. But now guys, for the fifth and final clue location, you guys will also be able to find the van right here on the map. This location is probably the worst one that you guys could possibly get, especially if your GTA Online session is in nighttime. This will make it much more difficult for you guys to see a van right here. When you guys do find the van, you want to go ahead and walk over to it and then press right on the D-pad. This will allow you guys to investigate the fifth and final clue, and after you guys stop investigating this clue, you guys will get rewarded with the $5,000. Not only will you guys get this $5,000, you will also get a text from an unknown number. This will be directly from the Los Santos Slasher, pretty much saying that he will be hunting you down. From this point onwards guys, I would highly recommend that you guys head over to the Sandy Shores airfield, or really just anywhere with a lot of open space. The Slasher will mainly only spawn in the early mornings. Just make sure that you guys are always ready for him to spawn. If you guys do die to the Slasher, don't worry, because he does actually spawn in again, and he will just keep hunting you guys down and trying to ambush you. When you guys kill the Slasher, you guys will get rewarded with the Navy Revolver, and on top of that a nice $50,000. But really the best part about getting the Navy Revolver is the fact that we can do the social club challenge to get more money. To complete this challenge, all that we need to do is just get 50 kills with the Navy Revolver on NPCs. This can also be GTA Online players as well, however this is much more easier to do with NPCs. Right here guys, I just got my 50th kill with the Navy Revolver, and I did get rewarded with an extra 200k. So altogether, just from doing the Los Santos Slasher mystery event, we did get a grand total of $275,000. For a quick reminder though, just make sure that you guys have your social club linked to your account, and this will allow you guys to do this challenge. But now guys, we'll be going ahead and moving on to the next money method. And for this next money method, we will be doing the treasure hunt. To go ahead and start up this treasure hunt, you guys will need to pull up your phone and check your emails. You guys will have this email right here. When you guys scroll down on the email to see the photograph, this will then trigger the treasure hunt. After looking at that email, you guys will then have a question mark on your map. I do believe that there is different locations for this question mark, however this is super easy to do. Just drive over to the question mark. When you guys get over to the question mark on your map, what we will be looking for is a piece of paper. Now similar to the LS Slasher, when you guys are close to the piece of paper, or any clue for that matter, you guys will hear a Jingle Bells sound effect. Obviously, the closer that you guys get to the clue, the louder it will sound. After you guys have found this piece of paper, just go ahead and walk over to it and press right on the D-pad. After doing this, you guys want to pull up your map and you will see 3 additional yellow zones. From my understanding of this whole treasure hunt, these zones will never change. So go into the first zone, which is the closest one to the city. You guys will be able to find the clue inside of this little cave. There is going to be a dead body inside of this cave, and when we go ahead and press right on the D-pad, this will be the clue investigated. For the second clue, I went to the Sandy Shores one. This is really easy to find. Obviously, you guys can hear the jingles as well. And for this clue, it will be a bloody shovel. But moving on over to the third clue, this will be located in Grapeseed. If we run over to this tree on the left-hand side of the road, there will be a gun container, and that will be the third clue. After discovering this third clue, if we open up our map, we will be able to find the treasure chest, and that will be the whole treasure hunt done. We can see here in the gameplay that I just collected the treasure, and it is in fact the double action revolver. This is by far the easiest method, and this really doesn't take long to do at all. Now for the double action revolver, there is a challenge, and the challenge is that we will need to get 50 headshots with the double action revolver on NPCs or GTA Online players. This can be quite challenging to do, however it doesn't matter how many times you guys die, so just keep going at it and eventually you guys will do the challenge. Right here, I just completed the challenge, and after I die, I got rewarded with 250k. So altogether right now, we are just over $600,000. Only money that I have spent on this character so far is just on the Cops Turn Blind Eye, and that did cost me $15,000. But now guys, we will be moving on to the last and final money method to get ourselves $1 million. And for this last money method, we do actually have the Maude Bounty Hunter missions. Now to be able to start up these Maude Bounty Hunter missions, we first of all need to have a text from Maude. The best way that you guys can get Maude to text you is to come to this location on the map. This is where Maude is located. After you guys get the first initial text from Maude, you guys will need to wait around in this GTA Online session for around about 2 to 5 minutes, and eventually Maude will send you guys an email for the first bounty target. To be able to find these bounty targets, we need to open up the email fully and look at the picture of the bounty. After doing that, you guys will see a icon on your map showing the zone where the bounty is located. Now once again, when you guys arrive at one of these zones, just like the treasure hunts and also the LS Slasher, you guys will hear a jingle sound when you guys approach a target. And the moment you guys get close enough, the bounty will appear on your map. To get the most money out of these bounties, make sure that you guys shoot the bounty in the leg. This will injure the bounty and they will come with you. However, if you guys don't want to travel all the way back to Maude with a bounty, you guys can also just kill them. However, you guys will not be getting the full amount of money. I just returned my first bounty target and I did get rewarded with $10,000. If you guys don't return the bounty target and just kill them, you will only get $5,000. Altogether, there is 5 bounty targets, so you guys have the potential to make $50,000. All of these bounty targets will be in different places around the map. You guys will be able to see some gameplay of me just capturing some bounties. This is all super simple stuff to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the last bounty. So right here guys, I just returned the last bounty target and Maude just sent me this text here. And if we go ahead and look on our map, we do have a treasure icon. When we get to our treasure icon, we just need to open up the chest, and inside it there will be the stone hatchet. Just like the treasure hunt and also the LS Slasher, there is also a challenge with the stone hatchet. And for this challenge, you guys will have to get 25 kills on NPCs or online players. Right here, I just got the 25 kills on the NPCs, and we do get a very nice $250,000. So now after completing all of these challenges, you guys can see that I only have 916k, and this is because we haven't actually completed the movie props. If you guys remember earlier on in the video, I actually completed the last 3 movie prop deliveries after I did this. So right here, you guys can see that we do end up with a grand total of 981k. And to simply get up to that $1 million, you guys can do a mission or just one VIP mission if you guys really want to. This is definitely much better than my over $1 million video, as we had to do a lot of VIP missions to reach that $1 million $1 mark. But anyway guys, that is going to do it for this GTA Online video where I showed you guys how you can make $1 million for free in GTA. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful at any point, make sure to leave a like, it's really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And if you guys are new to the channel and like what you see, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe and thanks for watching.